in the combine. We're harvesting soft white wheat, and normally under average yields, I operate this combine at about 5.5 miles an hour, but this year with the reduced yields, we're traveling about 7 miles an hour. Being a dryland farmer, we don't have any irrigation water to rely on, although I'm understanding that that's also in short supply this year, but we are entirely dependent upon what Mother Nature gives us. So less water is obviously means a smaller crop to begin with, and then with the heat that we've had this summer has compounded the problem and made it even worse. We're definitely cutting a below average crop this year. The yields are down, depending on where you're at, about 30 to 50%. The protein is a little higher. There's lots of types of wheat where you have a minimum protein and you have to shoot to keep it above that. But soft white wheat is a low protein wheat, and the extra stress on the plants increases the protein, which is not good. It's not exactly what our buyers want. We're still in the range, but we're higher than where we would like to be. I would say in my lifetime, it's definitely among the worst, if not the worst. We've only been harvesting for 3 days now, so there's a lot of fields, a lot of acres left to cover, and things may change a little bit. But of the 2 fields we've been harvesting on so far, they're pretty far down there yield wise. You know, it'd be one thing if we had good rainfall this year. You know, if you had a really healthy plant going into weather conditions like that, it would have fared a little better. But the crop was already hurting when that heat wave came through, is what really did it in. You know, our first field was about a 30% below average yield, but this field's about 50% below average. So I mean, there's some wiggle room in there depending on which fields got hit by certain storms this summer. You know, some of them might have caught a little rain, just went through this one little part and caught this field and maybe helped it out a little bit more than it did the rest of the fields. We do have higher prices right now, so that'll kind of soften the impact. But, you know, if you don't have any bushels to sell, it's going to still be a reduction in income. I will still be drawing some on my crop insurance this year. The prices are up right now. I would rather have the bushels to sell than being compensated for them on crop insurance.